welcome back. To some good old Persona. Also, yes, gun. Alright, give me a second to get the capture going. There we go. Boom. One gun for every minute late. What the fuck are you on about? At most, I'm 3 minutes late. And even then, technically not. I started stream on time. It's just rare that I actually start stream on time and not early. Oh, but yeah, no, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Fucking... I'm feeling stupid today. I mean, is that any different than other days? No, oh, you know, okay. Can I, like, have a skitey moment of, like, being super happy? So last night... Star Rail had its new banners come out with Aventurine and the rerun of Jinglue. I knew I wanted to get Jinglue's Lycone. Super happy, got that. Not great on the rolls for it though. It was like 46 in or something like that. Not 46, 70. Actually, I can look it up. It's on. I posted it on Discord somewhere. It was not good. 73. It was 73 rolls in, so yeah, I won the odds of it, but that was pretty horrendous. So I was like, well, I'm gonna roll for Aventurine, the new character, not expecting to probably get them. Fucking like 20 pity in on a 50-50, I get him. I'm so fucking happy. So I've been farming using the fuel that I have, his traces and level up requirements and everything. He's almost ready. I've burned through like 20 fuel or something like that, and then all my in reserve fuel and in reserve, what is it, Trailblazer power and shit. No idea what that means. I got really lucky in a gacha pull. That's all you need to know. Like, I was half awake while I was doing it too, because I was like, oh, well, I'm only like 20, in the range of 20 pulls in, sort of thing. So I was just using a couple of singles before I went to bed. It was on the last single that pull that I did. It just flashes up and I genuinely like, oh, oh. I wish I was able to record that reaction. It's fucking great. All right. It is Monday at school. The fuck am I doing? The fucking stuff is not loading. Load the second floor so I can actually see if there's a thing to go to. Or I could just look at the town map and see if there's any... There's a confidant, it's probably the child's. There's one at the mall, and then there's 2 activity things. Is it the gym hallway for the thing? Pulled from a Yu-Gi-Oh pack, pulled from thing. Magician's Born Friendship, which is that's 3,000 bucks for me. That's, yeah, I mean, that's a good explanation of thing. That's pretty cool though. Okay. Is there a way I can like stop this from getting cut down? Be funny to pull up to a tournament with it. Yeah. I mean, that's what you, isn't there that whole thing of like multi-sleeving cards? Like, I think it's like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I hear it done a lot, and probably Magic as well. Just general like physical card games is multi-sleeving. It's because I've heard about this because someone was like seven sleeving like their cards. And it's just like, dude, I could see the argument for two. Any more than that, and you're just like possibly putting more force on the card, which actually might cause damage. I wonder if I go to the faculty office and get something for it. Actually feeling like exploring in this game. What a fucking weird experience. But yeah, no, I'm super happy about my aventurine pull last night. Because he's not even... Okay, I want to stress, he's a good character. He's probably one of the best sustainers in Star Rail at the moment. But I already have like Launcher, which is pretty much fully built. I never needed him, but I was also, when I've been doing my simulated universe runs, like my high-end ones for Golden Gears and Shy, I do run Launcher and Japard in tandem, and Aventurine is just Japard but good. So, well, okay, let me correct. Japard's really good. Aventurine is just better. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh terms that I understand, translating it out, it was equivalent to grabbing 2 random packs from the dairy and getting one of the essential pieces for one of the top tier 3 decks. It wasn't high odds, very, very low odds, but I got it. You wish you get into Magic, you need to win the lottery twice. Yeah, there's a lot like that. Magic the Gathering has gotten really, really intense with that. Like, I've got nothing truly against the game, and this is the thing. I want to stress, this is a complaint I have of all physical collector card games, and also a good fair few digital ones, is just the way the inflation of the games goes a lot of the time is really just not pleasant to me. I mean, Hearthstone's really started... Okay, I don't think it's good to say recently. Like, in the last fair few years, I would say this has been the case, but it's like really obvious now that Hearthstone, especially in its Eternal format, has inflated so much that it's hard to play. Right? I love Hearthstone. I love some of the really silly, stupid combos. But go back, like, I want to say 4 years in Hearthstone, and I could get away with doing silly decks if I played well. Got gifted by a brother last year, building magic deck with his collection. Now I have dregs, which suck ass, however it's Right. It's equivalent to. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's my. Again, it's the difficulty with those card games because they need to sell the next card. And to sell the next card needs to be like one of three things, if not multiple of these, right? It needs to at least include one of these three things. Be more interesting, be stronger, or be prettier. Those are your three conditions to sell the next card. If it can meet one of those, it's going to potentially sell. The problem is a lot of the card games, yeah, they do all three. Or at least two of those. And it means that... I'm pretty sure I have a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that at the time was decent. Or I have like a bunch of cards that would have been decent, but like that was before... like fusion summoning was a big deal at that point, right? Like that's when my deck was decent because it was able to get big bodies down onto the ground, onto the board and all that sort of stuff. I never really played it, I just know what the deck was able to do. Like the fact that it has blue eyes in it and has the fusion card for that, it was ultimate blue eyes, right? Like I had that shit. Now, if I told you I had that shit and I said I want to go to a game, like play a game now of Yu-Gi-Oh, you would laugh at me because it's like, why do you not have like Jet Dragon and all those sort of stuff? You're an NPC, Blue Eyes. Hey, I'm a big fan of dragons. I'll always be a big fan of dragons, and Seto Kaiba was my spirit animal. I just don't have money, so that's the biggest difference. I mean, I also had Joey's deck. I literally got the early seasons, you know, I don't know if people know about this, I think they still do this, but they would give like character decks where it was basically you would buy their deck from the anime. I had bought Joey's deck. I have Thousands Dragon and all that shit. And then I have a bunch of Kaiba stuff because I got a bunch of Kaiba booster packs. And that's how I got a lot of my like trap and spell cards, was through Kaiba. I must go. My people need me. Fair enough. Oh, wait, you're my brother. I don't know if I remember that line. But yeah, no, I will not deny that, like, if I was in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe, I would have probably ended up being Seto Kaiba. I'm damn confident if someone made me do like one of those quizzes to tell character, it would always be that, right? That's a confident thing. I love my fucking dragons. I love my big ass monsters, and I like my technical weird tech cards, which Kaiba was actually really good at. I think I also have like Slifer somewhere. Like, give me a second. I think it's in here. Ah, fuck, it's under piles of shit. those. I'm not showing. These are my Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I have. Some of them, I want to say are newer, but newer means, let's see. Oh, you should, wasn't there a way to find out when the card was made? Can't remember. Scan the cards. Like, to give an idea, I think this is one of my newer cards I got. Don't know if it, you know, show. Salt mode activate. That was one of the last packs I ever bought. And that was a given, no, actually no, that was given to me, sorry. Let's see. A monster reborn. There we go. There's a Slifer. Yeah, see? But I'm pretty sure it's a fake. Yeah, that's a fake one. I think that was given to me by someone. Because it doesn't have the effect on it, which, fuck, what's the effect of Slifer again? It's, if something above, is it something below a certain amount of, like, attack is summoned, it just auto-destroys it? And then it also had a thing for, some spell and trap resistance, I believe. No, it was just spell cards, right? It had some spell resistance. It didn't have trap card resistance. It was like the only one of the Egyptian gods that was even possible to be played. The Night Rose Knight, Worm Cassitor. What the fuck are these? Shaman of Mist Valley. All right. Arcane Apprentice with a very shiny title text. So I assume it's of the slightly rarer thing. Yeah, it's got a golden stamp at the bottom right. Trying to find my old cards. Here we go. Here's some of the old cards. Because you can tell because they're fucking munted. Heart of Clear Water. Gains, if a monster card is summoned in attack position, it loses a thing. In 0 attack, it dies, no protection. I'm sure, didn't it have? So I thought one of them had some protection, some form of protection. But yeah, no, I do remember the execution thing. But it's like, yeah, it's attack and defense based on your hand size. Ah, yes, there we go. I think these are the 3 cards. Yep. How to know I bought All Gods Suck, 0 protection. I know Slifer was the best of them, but it was still like a really fucking tough one. Like all of them were bad because you just get Black Hole and laugh. But yeah, here's the Joey Deck trio. It's really hard to show this way. I'll see if I can hold it a bit better. Yeah. Baby Dragon. Dude, fucking Thousands Dragon sucks ass though. Obelisk was the best, wasn't it? Obelisk had some things going for it from memory. I know one of the Egyptian god cards had some form of spell resistance, but it wasn't great. Like, especially versus like modern standards. Star Blast, Question. The fuck was Question again? First monster found at the bottom of your graveyard. They can call it right. The monster is removed from play. They get it wrong. Oh my god, question seems so bad. They printed Hunter Dragon and support from Red Eyes, no? I think so. Ra was all about spending your LP, but like, for what purpose? It could still be wiped out, so you could, because I think you had to spend your LP from memory with that card. I think that was its big thing, is like you would spend all your LP and then you would just fucking die because your big body got removed. Here we go. Here's one that I think was kind of rarish. It's a slightly shiny one. Don't know how cool this is. So much Ra support. I really want to get the Ra got a lot of support in recent time from memory. Also, I have been in the loading screen for fucking eons. I just noticed. So go that. But yeah, this is Prime Material Dragon. It's a shiny-ish one of that. Here you go. I did get some Synchron cards. These would be all like real old ones though. X-Saber, Bellum, Mistworm, X-Saber Wayne, Black Feather Armored Wing, Hell Bramble, Ally of Justice Light Gazer, Space Fortress Golgal, and Hyper Psycho Gunner. I got Wrath of Neo's spell card. Oh god. A card destruction. A Ultimate Blue Eyes. Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Wasn't that like actually a decent card at one point? I think. Some of my Blue Eyes. Burst Stream of Destruction. What was that one? That was a Blue Eyes one. Destroy all monsters on the field. Cannot attack. Okay. If some destruction. Tornado Wall. Pyro Clock of Destiny. What the fuck was that one? Heroes are never good. I swear that they were good at one point. Decent-ish. Move the turn count forward by 1. The turn in which this card is activated continues as normal. The fuck was Pyro Clock of Destiny? What the fuck? Weird. X-Sabers are still usable. Black Wings are one of the better rogue decks right now. No idea what the fucking Neos. I have no idea. Again, those are just cards I have. I was not a huge carer for that. I have way more Pokemon cards than I had way more when I was younger. Yeah, this is Heroes, by the way. Yeah, I know. No, I remember Neo's shit, by the way. I'm pretty sure I remember that. I've seen some hero decks in the past, I believe. Again, not saying that they're like top 10, but I'm pretty sure they've been playable. To be fair, again, I'm probably not the best person to come to with meta. But yeah, so I have a stack of cards. Which is a decent stack. I don't know what's going on with the game. It's getting weird.
At least I remember that.
I'm gonna put these. That'll be fun. Oh. But again, it's Yu-Gi-Oh is just not a huge priority in my eyes of a game to play. Yeah, this is you in disguise, by the way. Oh, true. I don't know. It's just, again, I speak to the fact that, like, it's really hard to get into a card game that's lasted for over, I want to say even 5 years, right? If you haven't been in it before. Because there's the knowledge gap, right? And yeah, sure, I could, again, like that's kind of the whole thing of, could I get into it? Yes, I could probably get into it and I could probably come to understand it, but is it worth it? For me at the moment, no. I don't really gain anything out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At this stage. Ugh. Hearthstone I can probably go back to, but I would struggle with. Legends of Runeterra I'm fine with because I still have decks that are like meta if I wanted to, and there's just oh, sounds like it's loaded the area now. But yeah, no, like Legends of Runeterra has also moved away from PvP anyway, so which is kind of tragic because they've now announced their first repeat champion, which is pretty much primarily designed around the Path of Champions system, which is the PvE content. We need a vlog stream, use the YouTube money and your majors to go down to the local store and buy a bunch of structured decks. I'll do it. Though I wouldn't want to go to the... There is a store nearby that's a hobbyist shop. When I say nearby, it's like in town, which is 20-30 minute bike ride from here. Come on, game. But yeah, no, when it comes to card games, I was huge into Hearthstone, but that was also because I was a Blizzard fanboy for a long time. And I say that with disappointment in my eyes now. I will openly admit to... I never really defended them. I want to stress this. I never defended a lot of things. I knew a lot of people that worked there. I got to know them over the time I played and everything like that. There was a lot of cool people. But about when Overwatch came out was when I started drifting away from Blizzard. And when they cut support for the esports scene for Heroes of the Storm, I lost a lot of faith in them because that was a lot of people I knew losing their jobs, and I was even getting scouted for competitive teams because I'd been playing it for so long and had come up with like certain tactics that became quite prevalent later on. Turning into just a talk stream, which I'm not against. We are going to have a talk stream. It was a just chatting stream later this week anyway, so on the weekend. Finally, game. The worst part is I'm pretty sure this isn't the area I need to be. Oh well, it's a thing to pick up. Good God, game. "31 minutes of load stream, pretty much. As well, we went and did like a couple of things for 5 minutes. It's easily been like 20 minutes. I'm not happy about this. Are we getting into the load sequence? I'm just gonna double check. No, the game's... I don't know. Just struggling. I just have come to do this. Persona 5 Royale is on Switch. I'm scared. It's a fucking great game. Don't know how great visually it'll be on the Switch, but Switch is pretty solid, and plus you can just export the thing to a TV and it'll look gorgeous. I mean, this is why I'm probably going to end up playing more console games moving forward instead of games on PC, just because it's going to be like the Spider-Man ones where technically the issues were just like some of the capture points, and that's it. Persona 5. No, Persona 5 will be optimized, right? Like, this is the thing, is my computer is definitely stronger than a Switch, but it's also like my computer can run Persona 5 Royale perfectly fine when I'm not streaming. Like Master Duel. If I'm gonna play Master Duel, I'm not playing that on a fucking console. I'll play that on PC, but I'm also not gonna probably play that. Like, on the list, I believe, was Dishonored, Bloodborne, God of War, maybe a replay of Ghost of Tsushima. I fucking love that game. What else have I got? I do have Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. We could play through those. But yeah, I own Dishonored 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4. It's actually the reason I bought the PlayStation 4. I've never completed Dishonored 2. For the fucking amazing time that there was. Oh yeah, I did say I would promise that, but I also said that that was like after we'd completed a good bit more of games, as well as I do not own that on console. I own that on Xbox, probably on Xbox Game Pass, which means it's a PC one. So, to be fair, a lot of the people I know are playing Monster Hunter World a lot at the moment. Like the content creator I work for a bit has been playing a shitload of that, and a few of the other people on that server. See people talking about it all the time. Reminded of when I tried to play it and how it was a fucking... It was fun, but it was definitely an experience that was difficult on stream. I enjoyed the insect glaive. That was fun. Making sure I stacked up all the buffs correctly. And then did the cool fun spin to win shit. That game is just having a fucking... I might restart the game, honestly. We've not gone very far. I'm just going to restart it. I too am a bug stick enjoyer. It was fun. The insect glaive was just fun. I'm not gonna say it was good. I'm just gonna say it was fun, and that's all that matters, right? All the weapons are good, true. I did try a few of the other ones. I resonated with the insect glaive the most. The way its mobility was. They just try to have one for every time. Yeah, exactly. I honestly, that's something that I give a lot of credit for, is they did... The weapons all feel good, but they're all based on, like, go play all of them once through or a few times through and, like, see what you feels fun. Found one that you like, go, play. Done. You can beat the game with that. More or less. Try it. If you don't like it, get another one. Exactly. No, that was something that I think was really, really well done in Monster Hunter World. I can at least attest to. And that's not an easy thing to do in games as well, because there's always the desire to make every weapon accessible to every kind of player. To an extent. Basically get a wider net for each weapon. And I think Monster Hunter World, and I will keep just speaking to Monster Hunter World specifically on this, because that's the only one I can actually officially speak to, being the one I've played. The net for each weapon was fairly narrow, but each weapon was very deep. And that was what was cool to me. I'm talking about S2. Again, like, that's why I say I'm speaking on World, because that's the only one I've played. If I spoke on another game, I feel like another Monster Hunter game, I feel like I'd be just talking out my ass to an extent. Just because, again, I have not played it. I could speak to some of them, because I've been told a lot about those games, but I'm going to pull primarily from the actual experience I have when discussing that stuff. Because experience is learning, and by learning it, I kind of understand it. S2 is a different genre too. Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's a tactical RPG, so... But yeah, I liked Worlds. World was fun. I mean, this is where I kind of remind, like, I did do a degree for teaching, so I'm inherently going to nudge about stuff like educational and opinion-based topic things. It's a vibe. Maybe. I'm hesitant to do stuff like that because that's a little bit of CPU usage, and again, CPU usage is the devil to these streams. It's why we're moving more to doing software engineering streams now at the moment than game streams. Because I feel more comfortable doing that, the technical streams that require less resource intensity. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, this is a game, for example, that might, if it keeps having issues, I might just put it on hiatus or some shit until something gets resolved and we just keep going with console games. Or I find a way of getting through this game, whether it's just like smash the settings down or some shit. You could try and smash the settings down a little bit. I don't think I've tweaked them too much at this point. It's just the caution of, and I think I've talked about this before, the misunderstanding of where resources go when you reallocate. So if I reduce the settings visually, what it can sometimes do is shift the graphics load to the CPU instead of the GPU, which is exactly the opposite of what we want. Shadow quality, we're gonna toss that low. Render scale should be fine. Frame rate can be whatever. And reflections, we'll leave reflections on. Holy shit. I did not that can't be right. What the fuck happened to the game? How did shadows change the game from fucking like modernish standards to PSP graphics? What the fuck was that? No, something's not right. No, I've put it back and it's still fucked. Yeah, I'm confused. That was weird. From the PS Vita. Jesus. Okay, I saw someone actually ask the other day what was better, the PSP or the PS Vita. I don't think that's even up for debate, right? It was definitely the PSP. I think we can all agree on that. I just had better games. Alright, I'm gonna just run with whatever the fuck's happened to the visuals. So we'll just have it like this for now. It seems to be smoother, somewhat.
Come again.
Don't look. What do you mean? PSP was way better. No, but I want to feed it more. I mean, not overfeed it, but feed it. I think it was a request. The cat was related to a request or something.
Good day. Here are my requests.
Please feed the cat, yeah.
That is a great relief.
Overfeeding cats, animal abuse. I know. Don't overfeed cats, people. I mean, to be fair, I've got the benefit that my two cats were brought up with kind of like the food is always available philosophy.
Very well.
And by doing that, and keep in mind this is something that needs to be done from like birth, but food is always available because of the way that these this breed is. It meant that they would never overeat. And it means that, yeah, they stayed perfectly healthy. It is perfectly capable of doing that. But then again, they're on a only dry diet. Because adding stuff like meat and soft meats and stuff like that just tends to... It gives them some more additional nutrients, which is good for them, but it also means that their poo smells worse. And I'm gonna be honest, they get pretty much every nutrients they need from dry food. You can do dry diets perfectly easy. I had to have a fight with someone about that. They thought I was actually being abusive to my animals, not feeding them meat. They, and the best part about that story is they called up the local animal like thing, and they told him to go fuck himself for wasting their time. Do they react to catnip? Yes, they do. In fact, I don't think he's around at the moment, but Doctor will get extremely aggressive with catnip. So we couldn't actually get catnip toys because he would literally tear them apart and like they would be ribbons within minutes. Wonder if I could get away with it now that they're older and a bit slower. Don't know if I really want to drug up my elderly cats though. Okay, can we talk about the fact that like I lowered the shadow setting? The game looks a fair bit worse, but like I'm not having any issues now. It's running perfectly fine. The fuck did they do to shadows in this game? This game is all about shadows after all, so you know. You think lowering the setting lowered the difficulty?
Welcome back.
Oh, what have you done now, fucking Yukari?
What's wrong? You all hungry or something?
Not
But like,
really.
this is not quite like this is PS3 graphics that we're seeing right now, which is kind of sad. Well, this is pleasant.
You know, it's almost summer break.
What about pretzels? Do you mean if my cats like pretzels? No, because I wouldn't give it to them. It's not something you should be giving to them. It's not got very much good stuff in there for them.
It is, huh?
Does anyone have any plans?
Pretzel nip? No. That one. Okay. Trying to tab back in. Let's have a moment. There we go.
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis.
Good God, Juke, mate.
Man, a break like that sure would be nice.
I just want to point out, now that I live at the beach, the amount of swimsuits I see, that shit is not like erotic most of the time. Which maybe says more about me than about swimsuits. Like I go for walks on the beach all the time, like I nearly daily, to just clear my head. And the amount of people I see like sunbathing and relaxing out and all
Somewhere
that
in
shit.
the south, where
Like,
the water is crystal clear. But starting tomorrow, we gotta get through our exams. Oh man, this sucks.
I think the one thing I did see the other day that like caught me a bit off guard, and I'm just like, I feel very uncomfortable in that situation, was I saw in a family, the kids running around completely naked, and I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna turn the other way, and I'm gonna walk as quickly as I can past these people. So I just didn't feel comfortable in that situation. It's a public space, don't be fucking naked.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It didn't help that the parents were so okay. In New Zealand, we're pretty intense about this stuff. We have dune restoration efforts going on. Their fucking parents had their chairs on the dunes, so that's already breaking rules and could get a fine. And like they were fucking around with their dogs while their kids were running around like this, and I'm just like, I don't know if you even know. This doesn't look very great, I'll be honest. This just looks like a bunch of people that do not give a shit about anyone else and think this public space is theirs because they're there. How old were they? If they were like small, that's just bad parenting. But if they're older, what the fuck? No, I think like the kid was younger, like less than 5 by easily. Right? Like when I say kid, I mean like this is a really young kid. I didn't look very closely, mind you. But I just remember them being, like, they would have been up to my fucking knee, basically. Like, I can say for damn certainty they're not even up to my thigh. And, yeah. So, that's just cows, goblin, parents are bastards. You say that when growing up, there wasn't, it wasn't uncommon that you'd just go like, ah, fuck it, it don't matter. It's not great to do, especially when there are people walking to and fro. And like, the beach isn't like overly active, like, mind you. You'll pass a person walking like the opposite direction to you maybe every minute or so, which means that you're gonna, I don't know, it's just a...
Well, it's not Okinawa. But how about Yakushima?
Again, the amount of house parties I went to and that shit was normal. Beaches and at the pool and stuff like that it happened, but it was definitely not as common. I don't know. I just don't think that was fucking A-okay. Especially when there are blue bottles around and stuff like that.
I didn't realize you were here.
Which, to those that might not know what a blue bottle is, it is a type of jellyfish. And it's pretty prevalent around this side of New Zealand. I've grown up with them around any time I went to a beach. Pretty much.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week. Oh, Hirijo-kun. Your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will?
Oh boy.
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and get a nice change of scenery?
But yeah, beaches are great.
We're gonna go on a trip? Yes! Beaches and bikinis! Beaches and bikinis!
Can we put Junpei in a fucking bikini?
Beaches and bikinis? This guy.
Like, I want to stress, if you ever want to know what kind of person I am a guy that wears a rash shirt to, like, the beach and everything. He's real for that. I don't know. But yeah, like, I wear shorts and a rash shirt when I go swimming. Regardless if it's in the pool or if it's in the ocean. So I'm definitely just, I don't know, I'm definitely not the audience for stuff like bikinis. Did hear that as bitches and bikinis. I mean, I think that's what was getting said in his head.
Well, my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
I don't know. I can appreciate a swimsuit, but I will not deny my I think I talked about this in Persona 5 Royale, right? Like, if I was to preference like a swimsuit, like a female one, it wouldn't be it's definitely normally the more on the frilly side and has a bit more drape and stuff like that to it. Not like the skimpy ones. I don't think skimpy looks nice.
Why so hesitant?
Also, I want to stress, like, there's also the argument of how, like, especially the skimpy bikinis, they're basically just like worse underwear. And if someone asks me what's my thoughts on underwear, lingerie, cool. But there's normally like the special extra stuff, like the legs and other things. If you ask me about like just normal underwear and stuff, I'm like, I'll be honest, say what you will to this, I don't often see it because it's either the person's like dressed or they're not dressed at all, so I don't get to see that on often. So my brain's just kind of like, well, are you gonna finish taking it off? Frilly bikinis are fucking horrible to wear. I agree. And this is where I point to the fact that, like, that's because bikinis are also not designed to be swum in most of the time, especially the ones that get used. And this is where I pull back to the rash shirt and stuff like that. If you want to actually swim, especially in the sea, go wear a rash shirt. They're fucking great. Save drawing characters outside for not safe work artists. Yeah. I actually, you know what? That's fair. Right, like, you give me a lovely lady or a hot guy in like a cool swimsuit outfit, right? Like a semi-muscular-ish dude with like some board shorts, or like a lovely lady with like slight, not like slight pants-based bikinis with a slight bit of a sports thing to it and maybe a bit of thrill. That's fucking great. I love that shit. Because I will also stress, and this is the misunderstanding I feel like there is with a lot of things, this is also personal, is that if you want to actually tease something, you show less of it. Leave it up to the imagination of the individual viewing it. If you show me a bikini that's like skimpy and basically the only thing it's covering is the important thing, it's like, well, I can get everything I need and except for that one last bit. What's the difference?
You've all done a great
My sex drive is also really shit, so.
For a while.
Especially nowadays, it's gone way downhill.
So I think it'll be fine.
Like fucking Acheron Star Rail, I'm like, damn, that's a fucking gorgeous woman. Hell yeah. Perfect. Good stuff. Though I do think that they're slowly shrinking the fucking shorts that they're giving their characters. Like, Celo was the beginning and Acheron is the current, and it's getting shorter.
Senpai, I'm begging ya.
I know. I mean, I've also said, like, out of all of these characters, Kiriju is probably the prettiest of all of them, in my eyes anyway.
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
Both personality-wise and personality-wise. Them thighs, though. Must go when people don't need you, that's fair. It's always the best time to drop in on your friends when they don't want you around. Now I'm just reminded of that one fucking clip, and I'm sure everyone's seen it. The fucking, say, hey guys, if I was going through a hard time, would you be there for me? It's like, no. So in fact, I actually would be like, wait a minute. It's like, I'm actually hoping that, I can, when you, off yourself and I turn up at your funeral, I know that I could have done something to change that outcome. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's one of those messed up ones that you can only say with friends.
Oh man, I can't wait!
Oh, I need to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got one you can borrow.
That's concerning. Gone from bikinis to funerals, yeah.
Nice try.
Are you going to swim too, Mr. Chairman?
I'm afraid I can't. I'll turn to dust if I'm exposed to sunlight.
Wait, seriously?
No, you fucking dumbass.
Stupid.
Exactly. Thank you, Sayu, for coming in and telling him he's stupid as fuck. Goes to mommy milkers, to grandmom. Ugh. Why is Yukari still being a fucking bitch to Kiriju?
Senpai, wait up!
You better fucking apologize here.
I just wanted to say
There you
sorry
go.
about the other day.
Damn, I didn't expect I was gonna play this game on the Nintendo DS.
I might have gotten a little carried away.
Actually, I wonder how hard it is for me to hook up a DS to my capture card. Because I actually do have a 3DS XL. And I wouldn't mind playing some of the games on there. Fucking love to play Heart Gold again. Oh. Pokemon Heart Gold is like possibly one of the best Pokemon games in my eyes.
In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident survived, but there is one who did.
What? There is?
My father. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and maybe she's wrestling with that fact and absolutely fucking hates that shit. And, you know, maybe, Yukari, you were an utter bitch to her. You think about that? God, sorry. I really didn't like that arc of the story. I genuinely thought that was fucking stupid. And I'm gonna keep thinking that. Plus 50 HP? Ooh. Okay. I'm fine with the resist thing. Ooh. Double check. I still don't know the point of really gearing up Fuka. Maybe I'm weird. I can give her Kiriju's knee-high boots. Oh. We can do a study thing. Yeah, fuck it.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye. I don't know. mean, okay, you gotta, going back to the whole, like, what's attractive stuff that we were talking about. You know the one character in Star Rail that I will openly admit is probably one of the more attractive in my eyes, especially to be the character you're running around with? Silverwolf. Because dead fucking ass good shit. Which, that's the problem, is the moment I, like, thought about that, I'm like, man, it's just my brain going, you want an Asian girlfriend with a dump truck. You want a short, but, like, fat ass. It's basically what you get there, so. Want the kind of girlfriend that can sit in your lap and play a video game while you, like, do other stuff.
They say studying with others grants benefits that can't be found alone.
Hey, so if we flunk the exams, are we really gonna have to stay behind? Tell me that's a joke.
Though, actually, ironically enough, now that I think on that stuff, it's quite funny because I think I talked about this a bit. I've actually gone down massively in weight since I moved here. Because I've been doing more exercise and I've been eating a lot less. Not in a good way, mind you, and it's actually not great that I've been eating as less as I have been.
It's no joke. As students, studying is our
But
top
yeah,
priority.
it's fucking really funny to me,
Failure will
right? Because
result
it's
in consequences.
I have gone down by like almost 30 kgs over like a 4-ish, 5-ish month period of time now.
Well, I'm not
I'm
too
sitting
worried
in
about
like
that.
the
Not naming names
80,
here, but
like
don't
70,
forget
80
anything.
kg range now for weight. So I could probably binge myself again quite easily.
What happened to not naming names? I guess the fate of my trip depends on it. I don't really have a choice.
So yeah, guess it's gonna be real hard to find fucking
I'll show you.
though I'm still, I mean, I haven't lost any height, so I guess it's fine if I could still find someone short. But there's also preference. That's visual preference, which impacts a relationship but shouldn't define it. And realistically speaking, me looking for a relationship right now, that's pretty low on the fucking table. Like that's definitely not very important to me, especially after everything that happened last year.
What's the matter? Something you need help with?
Not exactly that interested in getting into another relationship. So I'm just gonna spend all my time streaming. You guys are my relationship. It's great. I don't know if that's a good sign. Maybe this is a more toxic one. I don't know. At least I can walk away a bit easier. This grammar.
Old English verb conjugation differs from modern day. For example, you are becomes thou art.
Sorta, yeah.
Oh my. Remembering how to use archaic forms of verbs sounds rather intense.
Oh my god, shut up. I hate you.
Intense. I like the sound of that one. Keeping a note of that.
Wisecracks from Junpei are one thing. I didn't account for this.
Maybe he's trying to test our ability to concentrate? Yeah, I suppose that's not likely.
Yakutsuki sounds one up on me. Gotta think of a killer comeback.
Stop getting distracted.
Or do your
Concentrate on
fucking
studies.
studies.
She's right. Gotta focus. Let's keep at it.
Christ. Actual just shit. Fucking hell. Ooh. I'm still smirred. Still not more than smirred though.
Are you struggling with memorization? Nothing beats repeating it until you know it by heart.
There are a few things that beat that.
Beats? Heart? Not bad.
Oh.
Kirito-kun.
What? No, that was not my intent with that statement.
Well, if you're pulling out of the race, then I win, hands down. Kirito Senpai defeated.
This is giving me a headache.
I do agree with that statement.
Despite the diversions, I'd say that was productive. Keep it up so we can all go to Yakushima together.
I should actually check on the weather at some point because I do want to get some washing done today. I might sneak off to like set it up during stream so it can start drying and be dry before the end of the day. First semester final exams begin today and will last for 5 days. Oh boy. Oh fuck. So what was it, like 4 questions I need to do? This question seems familiar. Which form of magic is used to find water sources? Dowsing, wasn't it? I have a feeling that's the right answer. Oh, good. Dun, 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 dun. This question seems familiar. How did the Witch of Eve gain the first half of their name, of its name? I'm gonna say this one because this one's the only one that makes sense out of these. An error in translation? I'm assuming that was right. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, bam. Okay, what's this one? Who designed the prototype for the katana? Masakado, wasn't it? Tokugawa. It's Tokumune Shotoku. No, it's Masakado. Oh fuck! It's also been like 2 weeks since we've last played this game, and we only played for like 2 hours last time. It's kind of weird. Okay, what's this one? There's an error in the sentence. What kind is it? Wait, okay, so wait. I'm guessing it's supposed to be that statement there. There's an error in the sentence. Oh, it's a comma splice, right? Fuck! I did linguistics. At like university, I should know this shit better. Pretty sure it's comma splice. Fun fact, I want to stress this. I did linguistics at all the way up to 300 level at university. If you ask me what a fucking noun, an adjective, and all that shit is, and like to name those, I still cannot do that off the top of my head. Which is, I'm not even kidding, like a good fucking 30% of all of those courses was related to that shit. I I still don't know. How you liking the game? This? I fucking love it. It's great. I absolutely enjoy I enjoyed was it Persona 5 Royale, and I'm enjoying this as well.
This is Elizabeth speaking.
Oh, hey Elizabeth.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
Oh, okay.
I thought it prudent to inform you.
Fair enough.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
I'm just sad that I have to lower the settings now to even be able to stream it. But how it is. Shut up, Junpei. How you been? Okay. I'm not looking forward to Junpei's story arc. It's gonna be such a boring one, isn't it? Alright, is there a question? Okay, there's no question. I'm good. I was expecting if I can have to answer like one that's actually gonna be difficult.
I'm done, baby!
Okay.
Dark days of testing are finally over!
Yeah, but did you succeed is the question.
So, how'd you do?
You are not gonna believe this. I aced PE.
No, I can expect that. What about the others?
Well, that pretty much answers my question.
Yeah.
Whatever. A real man doesn't
damn.
dwell in the past.
Get Falcon Punch recently. Yeah.
I'm already thinking ahead to the blue skies of Yakushima.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
That's coming up soon, huh?
Oh god.
Are you all ready to go?
How about you?
Me? Not really. Oh, sorry, I don't sound very enthusiastic, do I?
No, but I don't know. Again, I think my brain has been like mushed by living living by the beach. That like the idea of going to the beach doesn't sound so like big on scale, because that's where I do my daily walks.
How about we stop somewhere on the way back? I don't have practice today.
Sounds good. Where we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
Junpei, please no. That's creepy as fuck.
Very funny. All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Hey, I know I've been kind of a dick lately.
Yeah.
So, sorry about that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
Dude, I'm trying to be serious here. Let's just put this
Did
whole
you
thing
know?
behind
Yeah,
us.
I did know, Roger. And yes, I know that's exactly what you're referencing that. That will never go away. That will never... This is the fear I have of ever playing a Pokemon game on stream.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I'm pretty sure if I ever play a Pokemon game, I know what everyone's gonna want me to fucking play. Actually, that's a point. I could probably play Scarlet Violet. Is there EVs in that? I'm sure there's EVs in that. I don't think there's been a generation where EVs aren't in there, right?
Freedom at last! What should I do?
In fact, it's probably more rare to have a generation where they don't add evolutions. For God's sakes. How many are there now? Let's see. Off the top of my head, you've got Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Sylveon, I think that's it, right? Waiting for Dragon
Down a notch, will you?
Eevee. And Poison Eevee. And Bug Eevee. Oh, Leafeon. Leafeon. I forgot Leafeon, which is, I feel like, a pretty common occurrence. Fuck Leafeon.
You bounce back from things so quickly, Junpei-kun.
I might still be missing 1 or 2 evolutions, to be fair.
You know it.
Ghost Eevee. Is there a... There's not a Ghost Eevee, right? Ghost Eevee prick. You know, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, hey. Sonata
That's because,
sounds
okay, wait, so Eevee is supposed to, like, kind of have an evolution, and all of them are different, types, right? So, like, Sylveon's, Fairy, Leafeon's Grass, all that. So there's Ground, Dragon, Ghost, Poison, Bug, Steel, Fighting. Yeah, Glaceon's a thing. Dark. No, sorry, Umbreon. No, I think so. Yeah, it's those are the ones I can think of. Because base Eevee is normal as well. You have to keep that in mind. Flying, true. There is flying type. Flying Eevee. I'd be down for flying Eevee. It'd be like a fucking Chimera or a Griffin or something.
Ikutsuki-san called me.
Is there any others that haven't been done than that though? Because yeah, like it's just those pretty much. Which, mind you, is still a very large part of the list. Oh well done, Roger.
I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Oh, you'll probably enjoy tomorrow, Roger. We're gonna make a game from the ground up, and I'm gonna try and stick to a rule. I'll see how possible the rule is purely by one possible thing that might outlie on that rule. And the rule is that I'm going to try and make a game using only a single pixel as the only sprite available to the full game. All of the sprites are going to just be that singular pixel modified with colors and shit like that. It'll be funny. It's going to be a real basic game. It's hopefully only going to be like 2-3 weeks we work on it. But it will be a good like
person is going to join?
way of making another game that's just different and from the ground up and has a smaller scope, which means that it can be completed much easier.
Maybe.
Fuka. What's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one. Oh, wait, are you about to head out for the day? Okay, then, never mind.
Wait. It's all right. I'll help you.
Yeah, it'll be interesting
See you
what we
up
do
at the
tomorrow.
dorm later.
I think it would be a fun, like it's a bit of a challenge, but it's also like kind
I'm
of
really surprised at how much
what game I'm intending to work on is also not going to be too challenging. But it will be a single white pixel is the only sprite, so it's just a lot of sprite transformation stuff that I'll have to use. The only reason I want to stress that might have to be broken is dependent on if I need to make a fake sprite for collision boxes.
Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Mr. Chairman?
Why is there a child with him? Oh god, is he from also Epstein's Island? Yeah, maybe that was a bit of a fucked up joke. Sorry.
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up.
You want to explain who you're picking up, bud?
I might as well introduce you to him now.
Okay. Oh, now I'm reminded of that one clip where it's just like, his grandpa with his birthday present. Like, oh, so you're grandpa? Yes. And are you birthday present? No, I'm his grandson. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a fucking yikes.
Hello.
Right.
Oh, Amada-kun. What are you doing here?
Oh, he fucking, we know who he is? Okay.
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
Oh, I heard about that.
What?
Something about your parents, right? It used to only be me and my mom, but she got in an accident. So now it's just me.
Okay. What the fuck is going on?
It happened 2 years ago.
Where's this backstory coming from?
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean he should stay at the elementary school dorm all by himself, right? So I decided to move him to your dorm, just for the summer.
Fair enough, I guess.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Are you going to walk around naked? What's wrong with the kid being a...
Why, of course. He has the potential.
Then he's the new candidate?
Sorry, you being like, hang on a minute, I didn't think we were getting into child labor today.
That's right. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student, so it's only a possibility for now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Akihiko Sanada-senpai?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You've never lost a boxing match. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay. Something's going on here. We're gonna finally find out some Sanada backstory, I guess. Kind of weird. I don't know what's going on there. Please tell me I'm not gonna have another depression child to look after, though.
Yes, precisely.
Here, take this. Okay. Yes, cat, I know you want up. Come on. There you go. She can't jump up on my lap as easily now, so she just claws at my fucking sides until I pick her up. So it's kind of cute. It's worse because like she does it in a way that like if I look down at her, she just gives me the Puss in Boots eyes. You have weaponized those things, cat, I swear. And if you're wondering, the way I pick her up is I have to pick her up from the back end, kind of like before her back legs, because of the way she's clawing at me. Otherwise, if I try and pick her up any other way, she squirms away and ends up potentially hurting herself. Because she's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. The brightest bulb in the house. What I'm saying is you're stupid. Hey, kitty.
That'd be correct.
Just reopened. Have you been there? It reopened today. Probably fucking not then. Just saying.
Why?
I mean, I was gonna head over there anyway, but yeah, I guess. Force me. Force my hand. Okay, so it was one of these places. This place? The fuck does this antiques place have available to me?
Welcome.
Oh my god. Oh, hello.
What? I see.
The one Kurosawa was talking about. This is but a humble antique shop. Having said that, I believe I can be of some assistance to you. A base model for crafting weapons. By fusing with various materials, you can craft special equipment. Okay.
By the way,
Put some of my wares here. Have a gander. Okay. Can naval travel. One weapon part and a handful of required materials. Create a unique piece of equipment. We'll take gemstones off your hands in exchange for items. Materials that are used in gem fusions can often be found in Tartarus. Okay.
which one? We have some new items prepared. Come take a look.
Is that the same voice as Kawakami? The fucking teacher from Persona 5 Royale?
The more I study, the more I realize there's so much I don't know. But don't you worry. I'll make sure your equipment is done right.
I was not expecting that dialogue. That was, yeah, okay. Whisper that in my ear a few times and you'll definitely get me to
identify fakes. You won't find any in my store, but other antique shops may carry them. There are all kinds of people in this world, like liars and cheats.
Yes. So this is kind of like the nameless katana, honestly.
Are you sure? Here, it's all yours. To make this, you'll need materials.
Plus Counter-Strike. Holy shit, that comes with Counter-Strike? That's a fun
To
game.
make this, you'll need materials. To make this, you'll need materials.
Okay.
Go on, look around.
It bestows divine grace. Doubles healing effects. Wait, is this a skill card that just doubles your healing
You
output?
won't find another shop with wares as exquisite as mine. I'm the only one around here who can tell how valuable these items are.
Is this a passive?
How many? Did that catch? All right, I'll trade you for this.
You gotta tell no. I never felt like. I never felt like.
I'm sure this will prove to be useful.
Okay.
Everything good? Everything good?
There's some power in some of this stuff. Like, holy shit, this is a big rocket up of power. Wait, go. So, first of all, we equip this. Now, I want to see item, skill cards, divine grace. Oh, I can only use it on the main character. Okay. Yes, I was genuinely sitting there like, could I put that on Yukari and just like Lamel? Raise crit rate, strengthens thing. Okay, so it is a passive, greatly increases the effect of healing skills. That's really good. Like, if I get a good healing persona on the MC, we put Divine Grace on there, right? Like 100% of the time. Also, the fact that there's, like, what was it, the experience one? That sounds pretty solid. So when not equipped. So if I have a persona that I want to force level, that's a great answer. Not bad. I'm going to be back in a second. Kat, take over stream.
Everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to
to keep them entertained. Oh, come here. Sorry. Yeah, I know. It's very upsetting getting moved around like that. Here you go. Alright. What are we doing for the evening? There is a thing to do back at the dorm.
Good day.
It's a request I did.
A request? Let's
Oh.
hear the result. Oh, shit.
Okay.
If I may say.
Sure. There's no timed ones I currently have, right? No.
Very well then.
Venza grew. She's hot. I mean, oh fuck it, is it? They're sisters, right? I think, or something like that. Is it some weird shit behind the assistants? I'm not sure I fully understand it. They're related, yes. Why? I don't know. It's. I'm trying to remember, and it's not easy to fully get. I'm just doing this to get the lore goes. Yeah, I think it's kind of lazy from memory of an answer where they're just like, oh, they kind of know this. To be fair, it's something that doesn't need to be explained. It's the loose connection between all of the universes of it, right? I don't know the point of her. Why she got that like marker above her head still.
We'll have a look.
Because I'm pretty sure I needed to get that fortune specifically for the other thing, right? Clearly there's some reason to interact with her. Guess though from I already know it's the same universe. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing is, I think 3, 4, and 5, I believe, are confirmed pretty much at the same universe. Or stems of, or some shit. They're all related because they all have Igor in it, right? It's just always like, it's Igor with a different assistant. Junpei, Sonata. Oh, 4 actually has like story confirmation of it? Okay.
Hey there.
Again, I've only played 5 Royale, so my knowledge of the game franchise is definitely on the limited side. I can't gain any more skills. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Once you play 4, you'll know. Okay. I mean, they took off Game 4 off Game Pass just before Reload came out, which is kind of upsetting. But one day I'll get to it. I definitely like the Persona games. I think they're interesting. It'll be an eventuality. Though to be fair, the rate of play I have for Persona franchise, the first one took like a year and a half to finish. Playing through Persona 5 Royale, I took it was 1.5 years, 2 playthroughs, and then I finally finished off with it. That's why I played 4 before 3. I mean, again, the order is always weird. I'm just playing the one that came out most recently because it lined up with when I was finishing Royale, so. Oh, I haven't fucking harvested. Big brain. Playing 3 portable on Switch now, and I'm already seeing my yeah. Potato sprout. Okay, now we go back to the lounge and hang out with Junpei in the garden.
The only vegetables I ever see in the store are plain old ordinary ones. You know those fancy veggies only people like Kirijo-senpai would eat? If we could grow something like that, we'd make a fortune, don't you think?
You know what you're doing?
Nope, not even a little. Tried growing some morning glories once. Didn't think they'd die so fast.
At least he's honest.
You're pretty good with your hands, so I'll let you handle it. Sound good?
So, I do the work, you reap the profits? Sounds like capitalism to me. He's on his way to be the next Jeff Bezos. I know, but like when a game confirms another game's connection, it's always difficult to like say which one should be played first. Because the reason why I stress that is because with Yakuza, right? I was yelled at a little bit because I played Yakuza 0 first and played then Kiwami 2, and then kind of like the numerical order. Because I was told you should leave 0 till later. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I tried to play, in my experience of the Yakuza games, if I had not played 0 first, I probably would not have played the Yakuza series. That game was what got me into it, and I really fucking loved it.
Yeah, my hands are all caked in dirt.
That's why I was so upset with the whole we're not able to play Like a Dragon at this point, because I just have to put Yakuza on standby, which is very upsetting.
But for the sake of Junpei's brand name luxury veggies, I gotta keep going. I don't know how I could deal with all this on my own, so let's do this again, okay?
Oh, that very sudden blue. Gotta do that home shopping.
It's amazing.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Good. Not bad, kid.
Far out. It's a lot of money. Fuck it.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
I gotta do a Tartarus run soon. Fuck. What a scammer, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, there's no way that was worth it. I'm gonna play video games with my totally not a teacher. Get closer. Totally not my teacher. Everyone's fucking gone, I guess. Oh, there's 3 of them there. Just use one of the websites. Watching movies in the command center. Well, it's because that's why I checked the map. It's 3 of them are there. Nobody's in the command room that I can see. Because it's the white dots, right? That are indicative of characters. Sure. Well, those movies are embarrassing. Yeah, sure. Got better at thinking outside the box. I'm still just smart though. One day. I hate social stats in these games. That's the one problem I have with both of these Persona games. The social stats. Wouldn't be fully against them if they raised better and quicker, but they're designed for, like, playthrough again. Be gone for 3 days and I have 500 yen. Let's go!
Whoa! Looks like we're finally coming up on the island! Hell yeah! Yeah! Ku! She! Ma!
Jeez, you sound like a little kid.
He's just having fun. Personally, I'm ready for some training.
I do wonder what kind of flora and fauna live there.
God damn it. Man. Gotta love it.
Wow.
It's like we're in an episode of the lifestyles of the rich and fabulous.
Welcome back, milady.
We won't be here long, but I'll be relying on you during our stay.
You have maids?
And you must be her associates from school, correct? Welcome to the Kirito.
It's Kawakami again. Of course she's a fucking maid. Why not?
Please, follow me.
Associates?
Dude, real life maids.
Oh, Junpei.
I knew she was from an important family, but this definitely definitely proves it.
Dude, imagine actually being rich enough to, like, actually have maids. Oh my god. No! Fuck! You can't!
It's good to see you.
You can't say C with...
I heard the news. There isn't much here, but make yourselves comfortable.
Yes, sir.
There he goes. So, was that
Her father?
It was so intense.
Man, it's a fucking eye patch. Oh no. I want to be that rich, yeah.
And what's up with them wearing a suit in this kind of heat?
I'm not one to speak.
What's wrong with that?
We won't be here long, but make yourself at home.
User daughter confirmed. Oh my god, yes, it's Majima.
Sweet. This is gonna
Dude, how much better the story would get if that was just Majima that came out that door. Kiriyos. Kiriyos-chan?
Hey,
Shit like
wanna
that.
go to the beach? It's literally right there. Oh man, I'm so ready for this.
I'm gonna have to check the tide so I know if it's gonna be low tide when I'm done.
We just got here.
Because I want to go for a walk again today.
It's gonna
Didn't
take
go
time
for
to
one
get
yesterday,
changed
but
and
it's
stuff.
because I was doing grocery shit and like, I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm gonna bike for like 20-30 minutes one way, get like 10 kgs and then have to bike back with that, I'm not gonna do a fucking like 30-minute walk. Like I normally do. Here looks like you guys. Oh my god. Exactly.
Then I'll see you there. I'm not gonna waste a single minute.
Dude, my poor fucking jandals are like actually being destroyed though. They're such cheap, shitty jandals, but I use them so fucking like every day. Hell yeah, Akihiko.
Eat a chance to
My man.
Yep, summer's here.
Darn. There's nothing out there I can use as a marker. Too bad. I was hoping for a good swim.
That does suck. You always kind of want to have something to base it off.
What's with that swimsuit?
What do you mean?
Dude, swim briefs? Nobody wants to see your junk.
They're better for swimming.
Exactly. Akihiko and Kanji, related, still not confirmed, yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. We come all the way to the beach, and you're gonna train?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Damn right I do! It's summertime at the beach! I've got the perfect activity.
Oh god.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, here we go. Here's the big reveal. Are we gonna see any swims? Okay, is there any swimsuits I'm gonna like? This is the real question.
Oh hey, they're here.
Oh, we're getting an actual like cutscene. Okay. All of them probably. Maybe. I don't mind hers.
What are you looking at?
Say hello to contestant number 1, Yukari Takeba. That's quite a bold design. She's really strutting her stuff. Archery practice must do wonders for the self-esteem.
If no one seems to have claimed the umbrellas around here, do you think we can go ahead and use them?
Who fucking sets up umbrellas like that? Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is like the one that I would like the most.
Do you wear swimsuits often, or? Oh,
That's fair.
whoops. Was it something I said? Didn't mean to embarrass you.
Hey, cut it out with that laugh, you.
Oh no, here comes the final contestant. Oh my god, okay.
What happened? Is something wrong?
Wow, Yuricho-senpai, you're so beautiful.
Alright, you were right. I was gonna like all of them. Like, I like them in... I genuinely think that it... Yeah, no. Mitsuru, may I propose? Yeah, it's kind of my thoughts. God damn. That's a... Woo. Good stuff. As the kids say, me likey. Dude, how did they get this shit right, but they didn't get it right in fucking Persona 5?
Put on sunscreen already?
No, not yet.
No, we can't have that. You gotta put some on right now.
Oh,
Listen to Yukari there, actually.
That's okay. I'll do it myself.
Yo, dude. So, which one's your type?
I like 5 too. I don't like pretty much any of the swimsuits that they had in 5. They were cute. It's just not the styles I like. Not even Makoto. It just... No. Not even Makoto. Really. Like, it just didn't quite work for her in the way that I would have liked. I'm someone that likes some practicality to it, I guess you could say. That's why, like, Yukari's is in order of my opinion, again, my opinion, putting my hand up here, it goes Yukari Fuka, it goes Mitsuru Fuka Yukari in that order of best to worst. Like that's genuinely my thought process. Like Mitsuru, absolutely gorgeous, love it. It works really well for her. Fuka's is pretty up there. I really love that. And then Yukari is like just on the range of, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's not really a swimsuit as well as the other thing. But no, it's Mitsuru, 100%.
Oh, seriously? You got balls, man.
Yeah, and knowing how her character's designed, I'm assuming she's going to step on them. I mean, what? I don't know what you mean. My God, looks like she's going to totally step on my balls.
Man, this is great. I'm in heaven. All right, I think it's about time for a swim. Tide!
Oh, I'm not letting you win that easy.
God. At least they were them cutscene or no? What? Don't lose the trunks or swimming. Nah, lose the trunks or swimming. It's gonna be great. I mean, but yeah, no, going back to what I was talking about, like, way earlier, like, I am a person that wears board shorts and a rash shirt when I go swimming wherever. Like, that's the shit you wear for that. If you wear, like, an outfit like those three, you're wearing that to stay on the beach and then maybe play around in the shallows. Don't want to repeat the accident of 4. I have no idea what happens in Persona 4. So one day I'll get to it though. Hey kid, hey there, Mitsuru.
It's a lovely place, wouldn't you agree? When I was younger,
Yes, you
I
are.
used to come here fairly often, but I haven't had the chance to visit since starting high school.
Can I hang out with just you? Can I just sit down and spend the day? Okay. Did I just kidnap a crab and stuff it in my pocket?
I'm glad everyone's having fun out there.
Can I swim? I can. I don't know if the main character can. Ironically enough, I've only learnt probably to swim in the last, like, 3 years or so.
You should relax a little.
I never learnt probably when I was younger, and I then learnt on the job as a lifeguard. Yes, I applied and was hired to be a lifeguard when I could barely swim like a quarter of a 25 length. Like, I could do a full 25 length distance if I just refused to take a breath and just did like a deep dive, so I could get stuff. Get to like the other end if I needed to, but I didn't have good swimming technique. Any CPR moments? No, that does not happen often.
The best spot to kick back is underneath.
And realistically speaking, and this is where I do point at like the sad part of it all, the majority of the job as a lifeguard is issue prevention and not like dealing with events. So it's just like keeping just like sometimes going, hey, can we call it out, stuff like that. So most of the time I was just spending scanning the entire situation, so I was just like doing a particular method used to just like keep your eyes on everything that's happening, or like regularly have your eyes scanning everything and not getting affected by the lights as well. That was always the big thing. Light reflection is actually a really, really dangerous thing as a lifeguard, because you can miss something because the light hits the water and reflects off. There was actually also, kind of speaking to that stuff, there was one problem child we had that would just like not want to follow the rules, but because it was a council funded pool, we couldn't actually just kick them out. Because of the way the rules were, and it was really problematic because the pool was not at a height to dive in. It really wasn't. So it, like, if kids would try and jump in, it's like, all right, no. We also had some kids that all sorts of kids that would just push the boundaries as much as they could. That's how it is. Genuinely, it's, you're acting more of like a guardian than an actual, what you'd think of like a lifesaver or anything like that. Realistically speaking, if I'm going more intense about it, the closest we had to an emergency situation was one girl while doing lessons, went under the water as instructed, jumped into the water and bumped their face on the bottom, and ended up getting a bit of hurting their nose and getting a bloody nose, which we all had like a mild panic for that, because it's just like, holy shit, are you okay, all that sort of stuff, as well as if the kid bleeds in the pool, we have to shut the pool down, or that specific pool, because of regulations. The kid was fine. No blood actually really went into the pool. It was like the kid bumped, came up, the person grabbed them and kind of like pushed them, like held them back in a way, saw there was blood starting to come and got them right out of the pool immediately, and got out of the pool with them and like paused the class and got us to come over and like lock it down for a little while. So we were pretty sure no blood was in the pool, or if it was such a minuscule amount that it couldn't even be used as an argument to shut it down. But there are rules around that for health and safety, because blood is a very toxic thing when it's outside of the body, and it can cause a lot of diseases to get transferred. You'd be surprised.
Here we are on summer vacation, but I still have to deal with Junpei's usual antics.
And then also, like, a good chunk of the time was just checking the levels in the pool. So, like, how much, like the pH levels, stuff like that. Again, it's a lot of preventative efforts that go into it.
Please! Junpei, come on, stop!
Alley-oop.
For God's sakes, Junpei.
Hit this! Come on! Water fights are pretty much a given at the beach. Nice and cool, ain't it?
But yeah, so my stories are pretty limited for lifeguarding. I only did it for like a month or so.
Hey,
I think 2 months.
This too far.
It was good though.
Okay, fine.
I went.
For it.
I mean, again, I went from like barely able to swim to up to regulation standard in like 2-3 weeks. Which regulation standard was something like 200 meters non-stop for under 5 minutes, I think. And so when I say non-stop, since it was I think it was only a 25-meter pool, that means it's a flip you have to do. You basically you have to like turn on a dime inside of the pool at length. And I was able to do that by the end. In fact, I was able to crush that by the end. And that was just me just regularly swimming, pushing my knowledge, and getting a tip from time to time from my mate that was a thing, and the person in charge, which also was my mate's mother, so, you know. Gotta go and eat. Nah, all good. Catch you later. I do want to do more swimming. Swimming's fun. I miss swimming. I'm gonna be honest, if I was at this beach, which this beach looks gorgeous, I would probably be spending a lot of my time sitting at these fucking things. Which, what the fuck's the point of these seats? Because the whole point of the parasol is to like cover over so you're not like fully under the sun while you're sitting. Yeah, fucking stupid. Now, can I swim? No, I can only walk out to like waist deep. Okay. Let me swim. Can I check the boat? Okay, well, I've done everything. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to, like, go up one of these trails now, right? So that's the mansion. What's this way? I can't sprint. Why am I not allowed to sprint right now? Is this also the mansion? Whatever it is, I'm not allowed to do it. So I'm allowed to go to the mansion. I mean, of course I'm gonna leave. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Just walk around?
Even the food was fancier than I could have imagined. I've never had to think about the proper way to use a fork and knife so much.
The fuck do you mean?
I can't eat anymore. Not even another bite of caviar.
Ugh.
No one said you had to try to eat all of it.
Me and gyoza, I swear to God.
Well, I'm sure
If you
we're all
ever want to,
exhausted from the
like,
trip.
kill
Why don't we
me,
go rest
just
up in the
fucking
woods?
lace, like, a fucking millionth of a lethal poison in a million gyoza, and I'll still fucking eat it enough to die. Like, I swear to God. Gyoza is one of the best things to have ever graced this planet. And I am glad I do not have it on a regular basis for that reason.
Oh, are you not coming with us, Senpai?
I should look up a good recipe for it at some point. I'm sure I could make it, like, from the ground up.
Yes, I'll join you in just a minute.
'Cause I don't think there's any places nearby that sells the stuff necessary for it. Like, skip any steps.
It's been a while.
To be fair, it's also, like, really hard to get the right, like, fillings for it, here in New Zealand. Take a bit of effort. Especially from the places I just go, the frequent places I go.
I'm glad that you're in good health.
Okay, this is a very strange conversation.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
I'm sorry for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it for so long?
I wasn't hiding it.
I've told you time and again, none of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group.
Mm-hmm.
You must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru. There are things in this world that cannot be accomplished alone, no matter how many sacrifices you make.
I understand.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That brings me to my next question. Why didn't you ask me directly, instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Bring them here, all of them. I have no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything.
Okay.
Everything.
There's a girl named Takiba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be fate.
Father?
Hmm.
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so. Now I have no choice but to rely on you. What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power, it was a time manipulation device.
Okay.
That's what he was trying to do?
Which would explain
Imagine if
the...
you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Yeah.
Damn, that's insane.
Unfortunately, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. In fact, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
What's this?
This is the only existing footage of the accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
A video recording?
I can only hope that
Cutscene
this recording
time.
reaches someone with a conscience.
Wait a sec.
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived. I'm afraid the damage will be staggering. At this point, it's unavoidable. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world.
Destroyed the entire world?
Whoever is watching this, please, I need you to listen to me very carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. In order to end this, you have no choice but to eliminate all of them. I am the one responsible for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success, and so I chose to continue without objections. I am responsible.
And I'm guessing that's Takuba's father. Probably based on her reaction.
Huh? Dad?
You mean that was...
Father.
His name was Eiichiro Takeba. He was the head researcher at the time, and a very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
Are you...
So that means my dad caused it all. The Dark Hour, Tartarus, the people who died. It was all his fault.
Hey.
So is that why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
No, Takeba, I...
Shit. Oh, game's having a moment. There we go.
I don't want your pity!
Takeba!
Shouldn't someone go after her?
Yeah, I'm probably the best to do it. Oh, the way she said that. Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, that is a bit heartbreaking there. Props to the voice actress for actually like really nailing that.
I believed in him for so long. This is too much.
Hey, the moon's actually accurate. I mean, the scene was probably designed very specifically, so yeah.
Remember what I told you at the hospital? How my dad died when I was little. You understand now, right? He died in that incident. Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times.
It must have been tough.
Yeah. But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault. I loved him a lot, and I believed he'd never do anything wrong.
Is this where I kind of point to it's almost childish to like say it was his fault or it wasn't his fault or anything like that? Like, is he part to blame? Sure. But is he like to be blamed? No, not really. He was doing his job.
I received a letter back in spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up, because even though he said to my family, it was more or less all about me. And that only made me believe in him more. When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared, but I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona. But now I can see it was all for nothing.
Well, that's not true.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
No, you're a really essential healer to my team. You've made the fights a lot easier. And isn't it in a sense you're proving to yourself and fixing upon the issue that has been requested to be fixed? It's a good person does that. Come on.
Reality sure is harsh, huh? I tried so hard to fight my fear, and this is what I get.
I don't know if I can take some of these scenes seriously sometimes with the whole fucking PS3 graphics. Which I hate that that's how I have to insult it now. It's because it's not PS2 graphics, because PS2 graphics are fucking awful. This is PS3 graphics, and the fact that that is so long ago now. Fun fact, the first console I ever owned was a PS2. So like, I didn't get into console gaming for a long fucking time of my life. And it's really strange to me that like, I look at this and I go, this would have just been like insanely high quality, like good enough quality, pretty solid sort of thing, like 5-7 years ago. This would have been just top tier enough. Now it's like,
I mean, after all that's happened, why does Kirijo-senpai's father get to live? I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
Yeah. We all are. Not at all.
Wow. I don't know how you do it.
It's probably because it's a video game, so the moral decisions are a little less impactful.
You're always so calm. Nothing ever phases you. Did you really think I could just be cheered up so easily? You think you know me? You don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, did I really deserve that? Fuck you then. Alright.
I can barely make sense of all of this.
Dude, jump off the pier if you're gonna be a
So
dick.
afraid.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense though.
I just feel so lost now. Tell me, what am I supposed to do now?
For now, stay with us and fight.
Huh? You really are something else. Sorry for acting like this. I know you've lost your parents too.
Yeah, I forgot that Ben's from New York.
I'll be alright. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening.
I love how someone's gonna go, that's not how where he's canonically from. No, Ben is from New York, according to all of my knowledge. And his response to like the first time turning up and how there was like just coffins and dead bodies everywhere. And he thought that was completely fucking normal. So it's clearly fucking like From New York, right? I wanted to help.
Aren't you a smooth talker?
Oh yeah, you should see me. No.
Thanks, though.
No, you know, I'm not gonna follow through with that joke. I'll leave that one alone. Oh no, 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 that's a boundary I'm not willing to fucking cross.
This is kinda awkward, huh?
Hey!
That's, you don't do that shit,
What's
man.
taking you guys so long? Everybody was getting worried.
Junpei, fuck off.
It's almost the dark hour, so we gotta head back.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
You remember when Yukari was gonna like get naked in front of us at one point in the story? Now she's probably thinking back to that and going, damn, I should have committed.
Did I miss something?
No, I just almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Oh, come on, that's common sense. Even I remembered that.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour.
Okay.
In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. We can't escape reality, can we?
Yep.
I guess we've just gotta stay strong, huh?
And that's why I said just stick with the team for now. Come on.
Yeah, guess so. All right then, let's head on back.
All right. Now who's watching me? Because I kind of want to know who's been watching me the whole time. Oh, for God's sakes. I mean, I know it's 3 days, so we're going to probably find out on like the last day or some shit, but you know, come on. God, this is 2009. I forgot.
The air is so fresh. I never thought a walk in the woods could be so enjoyable. You can't do this in Iwatodai.
That's actually a good point. I do kind of miss being able to walk through the woods. That's where I used to live. There's a place that I could do that. A few parks like that. Oh god, these two, I swear to fucking god. I feel bad for this girl having to just try and guide her, go around with these two fucking problem children.
Junpei-kun yesterday? He was acting so indecent, I didn't know how to react.
Fucking Fuka's trying. You're trying so hard, dear. You deserve a fucking... Oh.
It's probably a good thing we came out here by ourselves.
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Mitsuru speaking. One moment. Let me switch over to speakerphone.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm at the lab here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
A fucking what?
A machine?
What kind of machine is it? I need more information to locate anything other than shadows.
It's a type of combat vehicle, an anti-shadow weapon, to be precise.
Oh, is this what I think it is? Even I've been spoiled for a few things in this game.
Vehicle? You mean like a tank? We gotta tell the others. Where's my phone?
Damn girl pockets.
We're not currently with everyone, so it might take some time for us to regroup.
I see. In any case, I want you to handle this as soon as you can. I'm on my way there now.
If we can't secure the target, do we have permission to destroy it?
I highly doubt you will be able to destroy it.
Ah, that's a fucking concerning statement.
What? Then how are we supposed to stop it?
Just do your best. I'll call you again later.
I'm sorry, when you're told, go hunt this thing down, okay, we given permission to destroy it if we need to? I mean, you can try! It's like fucking going back to the 70s and having someone go, we're gonna hunt down Master Chief. The fuck? Here, have a gun, go commit a crime. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back and get our equipment.
Actually, how do you think, like, no, how do you think, like, the 16th century would handle Master Chief? I want to know. That'd be fucking funny. Just goes back, they're like, use the trebuchet. Fucking hits him, bounces off the fucking shield. Ah, shit.
Once we do that, we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area. Although searching the whole island won't be easy.
Like, because the shield does block physical. Lack of high fire rate guns will be the downfall. Yeah, like that's the big thing, right? Because my immediate thought is like, oh well, maybe sword, and it's like, but going off of my knowledge of the Halo universe, which is way too extensive for what it is, because of the miniature nuclear reactor on him, and the way that the shielding is done with the Mjolnir armor, like, to break the shield would be so fucking difficult. Like, realistically speaking, it would require so much work. I guess a jousting knight might be able, like a lanced knight might be able to break the shielding, potentially. But then, yeah, as you say there, like the armor is actually still armor. Like it is power armor that's designed to all this stuff, and this is under the assumption that the Master Chief isn't fighting back. If the Master Chief fights back, there is, my god, if the Master Chief fought back, he would take over the 16th century Europe and rule the world. To be fair, it's what happens when you send someone that's like clearly way too technologically advanced for that era back that far. But no, genuinely, like that yeah. And that's discluding again, like, what if he has like the like a chipset put in so he can do stuff like armor lock? Which, let's be honest, we all agree, armor lock is one of the most broken things to have ever existed in Halo. We were ready to conquer the country. We shot him with everything. He just punched the castle and it fucking blew up. Yeah, it's so fucking true. Oh my god. It's just that same energy of we're ready to take on the US military or the US Navy. We blew up 2 of their boats. They dropped the fucking sun on us twice. Master Chief takes over Europe. That is a hell of a thought. Like, it's that kind of energy though.
The one time we need them and they're nowhere to be found.
For God's sakes. Look, Godzilla Kaiju just walks out. Yeah. Dude, I'm pretty sure Godzilla would have wiped the floor of 16th century as well. Just saying. What are these fucking ideas coming in my head for this shit, man? Nah, honestly, you send Chief back with just like the fucking pistol and you're set. The combat pistol's so good. The nuclear warhead's power. True, actually. He wouldn't get as powered up. Kind of sucky.
Huh? The girl's not up yet? Man, those sleepyheads. The ocean's not gonna sit around and wait for us, you know?
Once the sun sets, the water temperature drops, tiring you out much faster.
Yes.
Huh? I guess. That's really what you're worried about?
Here's a pair of brass knuckles, Master Chief. They won't fit you, but we legally have to give you a weapon. Like, that's the thing. It's just, yeah, he wouldn't need a weapon, but just like imagine him with, yeah, no, just the Mjolnir armor. Hell, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Let's be very realistic here. Even without the Mjolnir armor, the Chief would probably still be able to like take over a country or two in the 16th century pretty easily, because he is superhuman by a long shot. The stamina and physicality of the Spartans of that project were insane after all of the augmentation and basic torture that they did. Like the genetic and modifications, all of it. It was insane what they did to them. Man would actually probably be able to punch through like a brick, like those fucking castle walls without the suit. The Mjolnir armor would just make it like a completely one-sided fight.
Didn't one of the maids give you something as we were leaving?
You saw that, huh? One of the maids gave me a letter. Oh man, what if it's
That his suit is designed to support them. Ironically enough, the suit was originally designed for a normal person, but it was literally the exoskeletal movement of it was so potent that it would kill people potentially, if not severely injure them, because of the sheer increase in things. Because it would genuinely, if you just went for a normal punch, the sheer amount of increase because of the exoskeletal suit of it would tear your fucking muscles. So let's make a stronger person. Well, it's because it was made in parallel, if I remember correctly. I have a comic for this, wait. I'm pretty sure I still have the comic. That's the Star Wars. There we go. Found them. Halo Fall of Reach, Boot Camp, and all the Covenant ones. And this is why I say I know way too much about Halo. I love this universe. Or I love that you're back, man. What other ones were there? There was Uprising and Bloodline, I remember. But yeah, so if anyone's wondering, Halo Fall of Reach Boot Camp, this specifically is literally the story of, see if I can find a good shot of it. It's kind of here. I won't show too much of it, but this is literally those kids on training. Like when after they'd been kidnapped, this is them getting like thrown into a fucking training exercise, if I remember correctly. This one, that part there. But this is like the all four of the boot camp put together. This specific one I have here. Yeah, here we go. Here's the big thing for it. Alright, this is when they're about to find him, and if I can zoom it in, target 117. Good old John. I also read like a bunch of the novels and stuff as well. Especially love that one where it follows Johnson and how it ends with him getting laid in a space elevator.
Well, it sure is tough being this popular.
Like, actually, that's not even a joke. He's straight up, like, the book says he's... What was the line? What was the... he turns around to see her wearing nothing but a smile on her face or something like that. Sergeant Johnson getting that fucking game going, boy. Love it.
You're a moron.
Thanks, Sonata. Yeah, I always needed that confidence boost.
Okay, let's see here. It says we've gone to see the Jomon Cedar Tree.
Clip it. Oh, fine, right. Yeah, it's probably a fair one to make a clip of. I don't need more clips though. I genuinely... Where am I at with my editing? I am currently... You wanna know how many weeks behind I am on edits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks behind on edited clips.
Huh? This looks like Yamagishi's handwriting.
Like 8 weeks behind on fucking my shorts. I have shorts edited currently on the channel till like sometimes next week, but like that's how many shorts I have to go through and actually fucking like pull the videos from the channel and edit them up quickly and shit. It's great times.
Man, we're at an island resort in the middle of summer. Why are they going to the beach? That's just not right.
Shut up, Yuri.
Well, it is your fault.
What do you mean? I just wanted to lighten the mood yesterday.
I don't know what he did yesterday, but I'm sure it was creepy as fuck.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, it doesn't matter now anyways.
Oh, you need me, just send a letter to hell. Don't know if I want to invite my brother. Sure.
We're on our own. Just...
They'll know where to find me. Sure.
This is the frontier of romance. We're bound to meet someone new out here. We'll call this Operation
So,
Yamashita Beach
this is
Parade.
where I point it. I think there's a character in this game, and this is me being really loose with this because I don't actually know. I think there's a female android in this, and I have a bad feeling that's what we're gonna find. That's what the vehicle was.
Flame. You mean we're gonna pick up girls?
Sayu doesn't need help picking up girls. Have you heard the amount of stories he has about not only girls coming to him, but their mothers? And needless to say, if he ever wants men, he could get that quickly too. Love it. Get in the mech girl's chassis. Get in the fucking mech girl, Shinji. Well, to be fair,
You on the squad, we're
I'm...
guaranteed to succeed.
Fuck, am I remembering it correctly that the Eva he's getting in is his mom? Or like genetically his mom, or whatever the fuck it was again? So every time they say that, they're just telling Shinji to go do porn with his mother. No time to explain climbing my girlfriend. that's fucking foul.
I should have known this was your plan. What do you think about this?
Sounds like a hassle.
You're right. It does sound like a hassle.
What? Don't tell me you want to spend the whole day with just us three.
Should have known this was your plan, yeah.
Come on, guys. It'll be fun.
We should just leave Iori back at the fucking house.
Then I'm appointing him our leader, as usual.
Oh, why do I have to be involved in that?
You said it yourself. This is an operation.
Better plan. Oh no. He's a student. Oh god. I'm no. Rush. I love how I see he's a student, I'm American, and I don't need anything else. My brain instantly filled in all the gaps. I'm like, This isn't America. Our schools don't second as a bloody shooting range.
You gotta take this seriously. It's an important operation.
Oh no. For God's sakes. That's what a new way I insult people. It's fair. You're a student? Well, I'm an American. God damn. Is it weird that we're trying to pick up chicks and then there's a child here? Good old Persona, added it again. That sounds good. You're here to pick up chicks, you're doing it wrong. You have to be more subtle or it'll put them off. Make a clip of that. Honestly, yeah, I probably should. Again. Give me a sec. I'll remember something about it. It was what? Technically, it was kind of a minute ago. Put that in. I should. Goddamn. Roger, no. Gotta love it. Roger, no. Roger, yes. Oh, I like that swimsuit. Dude, why were swimsuits from like 10 years ago fucking better? Like so much better. Like these swimsuits suck. I don't like these swimsuits at all. This one, much nicer.
Target set.
See, I don't like these swimsuits. Maybe that's just me.
Let's move in for the kill.
It's visible even without the compression, yeah.
Okay, this is my area of expertise, so let me give you some pointers.
To be fair, again, we're having to run the game at a lower, I still don't understand. I'm running it at a lower shadow quality, and it's made the entire game's textures worse. Take that as you will.
Off, think of something to talk about, something they might be interested in. Give them an easy question and get the ball rolling. That's the golden rule.
Yeah, fix it? No. First of all, one, I tried to fix it and it didn't work. And two, I'd have to probably restart the game. And then three, the game runs really smoothly like this. I'm fine having PS3 graphics.
Something like, where you from? Or, having fun?
Oh my god. If I went up to a girl and said, "Ooh, where you from?" I'm pretty sure I'd get a restraining order.
Once you get started, you'll be going.
And I'm not exactly a bad-looking person. I'd probably be able to pull it off better than most. And the fact that I still think that, it's probably not a good sign.
I'll start things off, then you ask the questions. All right?
GPU. Again, GPU is not my problem. It's CPU. Remember, Roger? It's just the baseline problems, and it's not even. Again, it's one of those. I don't have money. I have $6 in my account, and I need enough to be able to buy another loaf of bread before next Wednesday. So that's a Intel. Off the top of my head, that sounds right. Was that i7?
Okay, here we go.
I'm loading the... Yeah. Because, what is it? It's fucking like... Intel i7 fucking something, and the problem is that the motherboard literally cannot handle more than like one upgrade on what the model type for it is. I mean, Intel's not great anymore. AMD's better now. Yeah, no, AMD's like by far better. Like I can literally system information. You guys aren't gonna see. Be careful about RAM version 2. I mean, it was a DDR4 32 gig. Okay, oh no, it's okay. Intel Core i5 760K CPU. And I know it's overclocked to, I think, 4 gigahertz. Like, again, keep in mind this motherboard is, where is it? Baseboard manufacturer, Asus Tech Computing Inc. Baseboard product is the Strix Z270H. If you look up that motherboard, you'll find that the CPU I have is, I think, the third best CPU it can actually handle, and the next one is about $300 US more expensive, and is a 4.0 gigahertz base. So the different, and it's still only 4 cores. So the difference in value is just not worth it. I am, again, this is the problem. I am straight up better off in all capacities just getting a new computer. Because if I was to upgrade the CPU, I have to upgrade the motherboard. To upgrade the motherboard, I'm going to have to upgrade the PSU. And at that point in time, I'm probably might have to get new RAM. Because DDR4 is still fairly in production. So it wouldn't probably be too bad, but it still might not be worth it. And at that point in time, it's like, well, okay, so what's left? The GPU, which I probably might have to upgrade as well, unless I want to scavenge the 1070 from my current computer. And then at that point, what else is there? Literally just the SSD or whatever disk space thing you want to add to it. So, yeah, I just might as well fucking build a new computer. I go for an AM4 board, they're rather high still. Yeah, like, I'm sure if I actually, because I, not only am I decent at that stuff, but I have friends that still actively build computers. So I would probably be able to just, hit a lot of people up and get all the info I need to actually build one. But the problem is I just don't have the money, because that would require... if I was to build another computer from the ground up, I'm probably looking at like $3,000. And again, as I said earlier, I have $6 in my account and bread's like $5. Shit ain't happening. 1.5k for a good one. Keep in mind I'm talking New Zealand dollars. That's why I say 3k. Yeah. So it's basically just shy of 3k is what that translates to in New Zealand. Like, if I was to build the entire thing myself from the ground up, and do... It would just need to be sub top of line, at bare minimum. I'm probably able to get away with about like 2.7k New Zealand, which would be probably 1.4 to 1.7k US dollars.
Hey there, ladies.
And realistically speaking, if I was to be smart about it, there's a place that I would probably go and I would just order through them and they'd probably send me it partly built. And they'll do it for me on the cheap. Because I've done that with them before for other people. Had good dealings with them, which is Computer Lounge in Auckland.
None of your business.
Huh? Hey, no need to be shy.
Nice Rock B450 Mobo. Okay. Horizon 5. Yeah. Like, again, it's if I was to build one, I know roughly where I'm looking for stuff, but that's why I've talked about like a laptop probably is better for me because it means I have mobility and it also is the offset that I would need. It also means that I feel less bad about the fact that I would be building it, because if I built a second computer, then I still have this computer. It's about 100 US dollars more. Yeah. But tell you what, if YouTube gets monetized at some point, we'll do a fucking fundraiser and we'll build a new computer off that, eh?
Why should we tell you anything?
Why? Well.
Like, genuinely, if I was to get monetized, most of that money is just going in, paying bills, baseline, and then it would be going to getting just like a computer upgrade. Being jobless of Andorra. Yeah, I mean, I'm student, so my money is extremely tight. So that's kind of why I want to like start working on some other projects, because I want to be able to potentially just do some more wider things, create a larger portfolio and apply to some stuff, or be able to apply to more things.
Come on, we're just making conversation.
How is this like playing catch?
Don't worry, I got this. Watch and learn.
I mean, like, I could probably get a non-tech job not too difficultly. Like, I've considered just like putting in for a simple job to make ends meet easier, like a fucking, I don't know, a night fill job or some shit like that. But it's also like, do I want to jeopardize like my sleep for that? No RGB, no RAMless, because the thing you can get about 1k USD total if you ignore the Nocta fans and the cart, which, I mean, I'd need to get some form of good cooling. I wanted to look like hell on the inside. Jesus. To be fair, and I've said this before, if I get a choice of a part that has goddamn RGB lighting and a part that doesn't, and the same price but basically the exact same piece, you know what I'm fucking picking? No goddamn lights, because I fucking hate RGB. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. It fits sometimes, but not the rest of the time.
A little young. Are you still in high school?
Yeah, that's right.
High school kids vacationing in Yakushima, that kind of pisses me off.
Sorry you feel that way. We're only here because we were invited to our friend's vacation home.
So for full size Nocturne fans, it meets the standard for Nocturne to cool down the CPU I listed. I mean, that's the thing. I'd probably, if I'm to build now, I'd probably go liquid with some basic fan stuff just to maintain it, because liquid's just more efficient. And I say this from the perspective of When I built this computer, liquid cooling was a joke. You could do it, but it was you didn't take it. It had too many risks still at that stage when I built this computer. Again, you can date this best because I built this after Witcher 3 came out, when Witcher 3 was fairly new still. That's when you can date when this computer was made, and it's been upgraded storage wise and RAM wise since then. I think twice.
Wow, a vacation home in Yakushima? Good for your friend. We, on the other hand, had to save up our own money to come here.
Oh, that's a pretty big accomplishment, huh?
No, not really. So what do you guys want, anyway?
We came to head on you.
What? I like your honesty.
Don't encourage them. They'll go away if we ignore them.
Wait, don't do that. How can you blame us for wanting to talk to such
God.
idiots?
Combo 55cc with one quarter. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing is how many fans is in mine? It's like, off the top of my head, it's like 5, I think, and that was enough back then. Can't remember the C rating on them.
These guys are full of shit.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, you were playing catch, all right.
Go, Aki, go, fucking roast Junpei.
Hey, I did my best.
Best, and I stand by being. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure when I was doing the research, like a few months back, Nocturne looked really good.
And what about you, Sonata-san?
Like, cool. This is the thing. Cooling is one of the few things that you should not skimp out on, and a lot of people misunderstand that. Like, if I was to have to choose between like a halfway decent CPU and really good fans, or like really good cooling, versus a really good CPU and halfway decent cooling, that's not good. No vibration, long lasting. Yeah, exactly. Nocturne's pretty solid from my memory.
Why do I have to show you anything?
Well, you said this was an operation, didn't you? Aren't we supposed to work together in order to succeed?
Oh god. Yeah, fucking shoot yourself in the foot there, Akihiko.
I guess you've got a point there.
Except cost per fan, yes. I do know about that. That is the rough part of them.
I'm sure I'll do better than you at least. Can you give me a hand? I'll go ahead and set the pace.
God. 30 US. Yeesh, yeah. But again, it's not something you skimp out on. You should never skimp out on a good fan. All right. I'm gonna call it here. We've gone for 3 hours. I need to sort out washing, and I want to go on a walk. And I need to sort out some art stuff for United, which I'm currently going through some interesting phases with. Hopefully next week we're going to see some really cool stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. That will outlive you next. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the big point, right? It's like, it's expensive, but you're paying for quality. And it's one of those, like, is it worth paying for that quality? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And for again, cooling, I definitely agree. It is almost always worth paying for the quality. It's the same with PSU. A PSU can last you multiple computers pretty consistently. Like, that's the big thing, is if you had to choose just those two things to, like, if you had to choose of things that you want to last, like, yeah, PSU and your cooling system, they can transfer computers much easier than a CPU can or anything like that. Just need an excessive yeah, that is basically it, right? Is you just need a PSU that can gate correctly and has a really good wattage rating. A high-end wattage rating would be great. Alright. Anyway, before I get too much further into this thing, thank you so much for watching today. It was very fun. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a very new and interesting idea where we're going to be building a game from the ground up on stream. We're going to see how that goes. I don't know if it's going to be useful or what. I need to do some setup for that though, because I want to research a couple of things before I do it to ensure I'm not going to be too caught off guard. Cult is preparing for getting East cut. Oh my god, yes. Fuck, I love that. I still love that fucking short. It's great. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye. I mean...